Hey everybody, welcome to Truth Be Told. I am praying today that you rise above your circumstances and that you allow God to guide you, because right now we are in some rough waters, okay? And I just want to pray that no matter what you go through, that you start to lean on the power of God, because without it you ain't gonna make it. I pray this in the glorious mighty name of Jesus. I want to talk to you about circumstances in our life. I just came out of a very rough week. Rough and beautiful at the same time, right? But if I had not had God to guide me through it, I would be really messed up right now. I want to share that we all go through things. We're either going through something, coming out of something, or about to get into something. That's just the way it is. And if you're really not prepared, you're going to be broken. Because, see, the enemy wants to break us. He wants to dishevel us. He wants to distract us, and he wants to kill us. And if you allow it, he will. Because he tried, honey. He's everywhere, right? But we need to understand that we need to rely on the power of God. So you see, my situation, I came from I was in Houston for the weekend with my family, and it was a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend, but it was very busy. We were on the road. We were doing stuff constantly, physically exhausting, and I had just come out of going to school for my first week and also working. So it was just a very hectic week, very physically draining, right? So I had to rely on the power of God, the strength of God to get me through everything. And then my flight was delayed. I didn't get in until early this morning. So the point I'm trying to make is, had I not tapped into the power of God, I'd be pretty upset right now. I'm pretty all over the place, but I'm not. I'm centered and I'm focused. I'm tired, but I know that I'm recharging my batteries as we speak, because I'm spending time in the Word and having God reinforce what I already know. Now, this message is for the people, for myself, that I am a tugboat. A tugboat is a person who wants to help people, right? But there are people that don't want to be helped. If you're a boat analogy and you're out in the sea and you're not aware that you're out of gas and that you don't need help, you're out there and you think you're okay until you realize that you're out of gas, or that you lost power to your boat and you can't come into the shore. Then and only then will you realize that you need a tugboat to bring you to the safety of the shore, right? And then there are those who are lighthouses, right? The lighthouse just constantly shines their light to guide people home. So I realized that I need to be a balance of two, because I'm a tugboat. I just go out there. Oh, you're in distress. You know what? I realized that there's some people that don't want to come into the shore yet. They're not ready, or they're not even aware that they're in distress. So I need to learn to step back and just be the lighthouse constantly. See, the light of God, the truth of God is within me. And I need to continue to bear that light, so that when you realize that you are in distress, that you have something to guide you home. Because God is always ready and willing to meet you wherever you're at. But you first have to invite him in, and you first have to realize that you need him. And that's the problem, ain't it? That most of us are walking around thinking that we can do this on our own. Well, for me in my house, honey, we can't do nothing without God. And I am just here to share that if had it not been for me being connected to God this weekend and this week, I would not be here right now talking to y'all. So I pray that whatever it is you're going through, that you rely on the power of God. We say that we got faith, but when it comes down to it, our actions will tell us if we have faith. So look at your life, and find out the way you're responding to your situations, and then ask yourself, am I really relying on God, or am I relying on my own strength? That's something to think about, because I found out this week, honey, that I know that I'm relying on God, because I know I can't do this without him. So I pray that you get connected to the vine today, and that you stay connected, honey, because we in for a ride, honey. So get ready, arm yourself and get ready, because it's gonna be good as long as God's with us. I love you. I am on Steady Street and Power Lane. Where you at? Holla.